Now let's talk weather. A heat wave is upon us, and Brooks is standing by with that. Hey, Brooks.
Good morning, Amy. Indeed, we've got the temperature ramping up day by day from now straight through early next week. It'll be a little bit warmer every day, and today a lot warmer than yesterday. High pressure in the Gulf is strewn from Mexico all the way across Florida, and what that's doing is keeping all the weather away from us and allowing temperatures to rise. So while yesterday we topped out at 90, today we'll be closer to 94 degrees. Yeah, 94. Anna Smith in Old Town's got 66 this morning. Stephen Montgomery Denellen with 63. Our Fox 35 weather spotter Jeffrey J. Deltona has 66 this morning. And farther to the south, Joel Mathis in Claremont checking in with 64, taking a picture of that beautiful moon this morning. Julie in Cocoa Beach 75, and Michael Evans in Palm Bay has 69 degrees. Here's a shot downtown. The sun is bright, just a couple of clouds traversing the skies. No sweat though yet. There will be a lot of sweat this afternoon because we're going to top out at 94 in Orlando. Meanwhile, the beach is a little bit cooler, about 89 Daytona Beach, 85 Cocoa Beach, but still quite warm. 94 in Bushnell. In the Villages today, we're going to top out at 94 degrees at 4 o'clock after a pretty pleasant morning. Once you hit noon, though, all bets are off as far as it feeling comfortable outside. It's probably going to be a little too hot even to take the golf cart out there unless you're really going quickly and maybe a short duration ride from one air-conditioned spot to another. One place without much AC is going to be Rockville. It's going to be a great concert as far as no worries of rain this weekend. Starts today, but every day it's going to be in the low 90s. So if you're going to this concert, of course, make sure this concert series you drink a lot of water and just take some breaks because it'll sneak up on you fast, especially if you're in town from out of town and you're not used to this kind of heat. High pressure moves in over the next several days, and once it sets up over Florida this weekend, we're going to peak into the upper 90s for early next week. But it's not going to last forever. In fact, there's signs of change coming our way. By the end of next week, a cold front with an upper level trough rolls in, and what that means is not only will the heat wave essentially end, but with the upper level jet stream being in the location of this front over Florida, there's going to be some support in the atmosphere to produce hail as well as severe thunderstorms, maybe even a few tornadoes. So this will be a factor for late next week, but it's the cost of the heat wave getting knocked out of here. It'll be a chance for rain, but it could be a very active period for us toward the end of next week. All right, let's talk about this though. The reason this heat wave is so significant is that typically we don't see this kind of weather for at least a couple more weeks. Average first 95-degree days, May 31st. Sure, it's come earlier. It's come as early as March 20th back in 1921, or as late as August back in 2013. So it's not always a guarantee, but typically late May, early June, you start to get these hot days. By the way, 1921 was a significant year because that was the year the Tarpon Springs hurricane hit. Major hurricane hit Tampa Bay. That was the last one that Tampa saw as far as major hurricanes. All right, here's a look outside. The beach looking beautiful, but not much in the way of waves, only about 1 foot waves. That'll be the theme of the day today, 1 to 2 foot waves. It may lap up to your knees. Moderate risk for rip currents, 87 degrees the high at the beach. Extreme UV index, heads up. We're at that time of the year all of a sudden where you will burn. All right, 7-day forecast at our Atlantic beaches will be a little more tolerable than inland areas. 92 degrees from Friday through roughly early next week. We can handle that, but here's downtown Orlando. Here's the forecast for inland locations west of I-95, including the city. We're going to go from 94 today to 97 by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Our rain chance on Thursday and Friday of next week, about 8 to 9 days from now.